Hello, Mid-Michigan, and welcome to Boys High School Hoops for the second night in a row here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Last night, it was the Ithaca Yellow Jackets besting of the Shepherd Blue Jays. Tonight, more rivalry action, MSAC conference rivalry action, as we have the 2-0 Sacred Heart Academy Irish and the 2-2 Coleman Comets set to battle it out. It's Chris Bachman here with you courtside along with my main man Adam Gursky and our Woods Household pregame show. Getting ready to take a break here in just a moment as we begin our broadcast. When we come back, we're going to talk about the starting lineup for both these teams and just talk about the star-studded team for Sacred Heart Academy and how it's been a little while since Coleman has beaten this Irish boys basketball team. Talk about that all and so much more when we come back. You're listening to the Woods Household pregame show here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network as we kick off another night of Boys High School Hoops.
Let's face it, home appliances are a major investment. So when you shop for appliances, you not only want a quality product, you also want service after the sale. Woods Household has an in-store service department that will repair your appliance in your home right away. So no useless phone calls to a big box store hoping to get some answers. And no waiting for weeks to get a repair on your appliance. Shop the Woods way. We take care of our customers.
Pure sportsmanship is the most important thing in high school sports. When it comes to your home or business, Pure Plumbing just might be the most important thing. If your plumbing isn't pure, don't worry, no one needs to see the other angle. For Pure Plumbing, call 989-644-8928 or visit mipureplumbing.com. All Seasons Fireworks is a big fan of all the athletes, coaches, officials, and volunteers who make high school sports happen. To make your next event bigger and brighter, stop by All Seasons Fireworks on M20 in Mount Pleasant. Graduations, birthdays, weddings, or a big win become more memorable underneath a night sky lit up by the magic of fireworks. All Seasons Fireworks on M20 in Mount Pleasant. Weber Brothers Sawmill has been in the sawmill and logging business since 1950. Weber Brothers Sawmill buys standing timber and logs all over central and northern Michigan with National Hardwood Lumber Association certification. You can be assured of a professional job, from the marking and cruising of your woods through the harvest. Weber Brothers Sawmill is a proud supporter of our local high school student athletes.
Bill's Custom Fab can handle any job you need, from large-scale steel building projects to fixing your favorite stainless serving pan. Bill's Custom Fab can weld and fabricate anything. Call today at 989-772-5817 or stop by on Gover Parkway in Mount Pleasant. Good luck to all of our local athletes from Bill's Custom Fab.
Hey guys, it's Tanya from Clark Modular Homes. I'm here to talk to you today about who we are and what we do. Clark's opened in 1983 and has been centrally located right here in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. We have one of the largest display centers with around 12 to 15 homes on display all year round. We have a fully experienced staff. We also have an in-house project manager who can pull our permits and coordinate our job from start to finish. We are proud to have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. We are our own contractor, making it a one-stop shop for you for your home building needs. As the owner would say, we can do it all.
Konwinski Construction offers a full range of construction services on small and large projects. Konwinski Construction is a leader in the community and are proud to support those student athletes who will be leading our community tomorrow. Konwinski Construction on Gover Parkway, Mount Pleasant.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back inside our Barberry Law Studios, built by our friends you just heard from at Konwinski Construction. Coleman Comets, Sacred Heart Academy. Mentioned it's been a while since this Coleman team has bested Sacred Heart Academy in boys hoops. You go to last year, a couple blowout wins, 70-25, 64-26. Same thing the year before that, 64-38, 67-24. Then things tighten up a little bit, but you got to go all the way back to January 9th of 2020, the last time this Coleman team bested Sacred Heart Academy in a boys high school hoops. Hoping to do that as well tonight. And again, Sacred Heart had a lot coming back, but I still think it's way too early in the season to possibly call this one an upset. Sacred Heart, again, comes in at 2-0. Coleman comes in at 2-2. Their two wins, 47-37 over Carson City Crystal and 49-46 over Harrison. Their two losses, 35-26 to Beaverton and 57-37 to Vestaburg. We saw Sacred Heart Academy in their first win of the year, 63-53 over a really strong Fulton team. They bested St. Charles also 61-22. Starters for Sacred Heart Academy: Brody Cherry, Grady Perrette, Jason Bogue, Brady Davis, and Noah Zion. Your starters for the Coleman Comets: Colin Stockrow, Aiden Altman, Jared DeVries, Logan Glazier. And I missed one, along with Logan Dudley all the way at the top of my roster. Apologies to Dudley for just kind of missing that. You are listening to the Woods Household Appliance, a pregame show. We're talking about the Weefrich Financial, Azaid Batchel, their baller of the game all night long, along with score updates possibly coming from Clark Modular Homes. Other games happening tonight. You got the Beal boys at McBain NMC, the Shepherd boys at Gladwin, and the Clare boys at Ogama Heights. And we're going to have Sacred Heart Carson City Crystal girls for you tomorrow night, but no varsity team for the Sacred Heart girls. And so we'll be back in action on Friday with more rivalry hoops, and it's going to be a good one. McBain versus Beal City, a big win for Beal City last night to open up the season after not a whole lot of practice, as they bested Elma going up a rank in the divisions to do that in a really strong Elma program. But the game here tonight is 2-2 Coleman, 2-0 Sacred Heart Academy. Ask me for a favorite in this game. It's got to be the Irish with what they've brought back. And if you're Sacred Heart, this is a do-what-you-do game. Just go out there, do your job, do what you do, and you should be in good shape. If you're Coleman, this is one of those games, just try and keep this game close going into the fourth quarter and give yourself a shot to win. And this would be a shot in the arm of confidence for the Coleman Comets team if they could pick up a victory versus this very strong, highly touted Sacred Heart Academy squad. Going to take another break here on our Woods Household Appliance pregame show. We come back, talk a little bit more about the keys to victory, talk about what's coming up here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. It's also the 100th anniversary this Friday of the MHSA. We'll talk about that a little bit as well. You're listening to the Woods Household pregame show here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Back with more right after this. For over 4 decades, ENS Graphics has delivered confidence, trust, and peace of mind by providing their customers with expert service and using state-of-the-art technology. We all know in sports, what's on the inside counts the most. But when it comes to your business, school, organization, what's on the outside does matter. If your business needs anything printed, ENS Graphics can do it. If you want your club, team, organization to look good, ENS can help with that. They take your vision and make it their mission. ENS Graphics, a proud supporter of the Mid-Michigan community and their local athletes. Visit ENS Graphics at their location down in Ithaca or visit their website at esgraphics.com. ENS Graphics, printing all things physical. The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, open every day but Sunday for lunch and dinner. Delicious pizza, the world-famous Bird Burger, handcrafted, fresh-baked subs, many apps, and much more. There's something for everyone at The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, where friends gather like family. The Bird, supporting high school sports in mid-Michigan for nearly 100 years.
Hey, Rowan, want to toss the ball around?
No, thanks.
A quick game of chess?
Maybe later.
Want me to teach you to ride a bike?
Pop, we did all that when I was little.
I guess you're right. Marbury Law's kept me so busy, time has just flown by.
There is one thing, though. You got any cookies?
Thought you'd never ask.
Joe Wentworth with Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates is a proud supporter of our local high school student athletes, working hard and showing pride for our community. For all of your real estate needs, go with Joe. Joe Wentworth with Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, 989-817-1291. Weber Brothers Sawmill has been in the sawmill and logging business since 1950. Weber Brothers Sawmill buys standing timber and logs all over central and northern Michigan with National Hardwood Lumber Association certification. You can be assured of a professional job, from the marking and cruising of your woods through the harvest. Weber Brothers Sawmill is a proud supporter of our local high school student athletes.
Elevate your banking experience. Isabella Bank is your local banking partner. We understand the importance of personalized service, providing solutions that fit your unique needs. When you bank with us, together we can drive positive change and build stronger communities. Experience banking redefined. Make the switch today and experience banking that goes beyond. Isabella Bank. Local. Growing. Staying. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Value is not just a price. When you buy something for your home, it's an investment. Knowing that you're getting a great deal and service after the sale is priceless. At Woods Household, we only carry quality products for your home at competitive prices. Furniture that is attractive and durable. Comfortable mattresses that last for years. Flooring that stands up to wear and tear. These are all products that last by trusted name brands like FlexSteel, Serta, Whirlpool, and many more. So shop the Woods way.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to it here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network in our Barberry Law Studios, built by our friends at Konowinski Construction. Big shout to them. Andy Tyson Jr. out there coaching right now with the Sacred Heart Academy team. Again, coming in at 2-0. Said come back, talk a little bit about keys to victory again for this game. What else is coming up on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network? Beal boys in McBain NMC tonight. Shepherd boys are also in Gladwin, and Clara's at Ogama Heights. And tomorrow, night off for this guy and my boy Adam Gursky, but Friday, oh boy, it's going to be a big one in Beal City as the Aggies host McBain. And very similar to Fulton that we saw last week, that game, Beal City McBain, it might be one of the first games of the season for both of these teams, but it'll have big conference implications for the Highland of who could go away the conference champion. And then again, you know, when it comes to basketball, Beal City McBain, they could be matching up very early as well. I guess I haven't looked to see if they're in the same district, but they very well could see each other then, or if not, in regionals. So very important to get those wins underneath your belt and get some confidence going up against a McBain team who doesn't have Haverkamp, the big man they had the last couple of years, who was absolutely dominant, but they should be a fantastic squad once again. Sacred Heart Academy. Talked about their lineup, and if you listened to me last year with Buck 92 on their amazing playoff run, you know the names. Noah Zion, Brady Davis, Jason Bogue, Grady Peratt, Brody Cherry. We'll also see some Nate Seiler, some Luke Hacker, Joe McDonald, Ryan Wiggins, and Cody DeJong coming off of the bench. And for Coleman, definitely some familiar names from football when I think of Stockwell, when I think of Altman, when I think of DeVries. Also Glazier out there, Logan Dudley. Also going to see some other guys, too. Parker Clough, Keegan Martin were two guys that kind of impressed myself and Adam Gursky in the JV game. This saw Coleman winning that 43-39. Going to take another final break here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network and the Woods Household pregame show. When we come back, we will have opening tip. The Irish, the Comets, set to battle it out here at MSAC action. We'll be back. The opening tip right after this on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Jenna Gates
and Kyle Gates here. We are the 5th generation with Gates Drilling and Service.
We've been serving our friends and neighbors in Michigan since 1893.
We have the latest and greatest well drilling technology, allowing us to put in wells where others can't.
Lake lots and tight spaces are no problem.
From our family to yours, thank you, and call at 989-772-7841 for all your well drilling and service needs.
Gates Drilling and Service, where Gates goes, water flows.
GNS Mechanical in Wademan offers service and installation on everything for your home and business. From a simple filter replacement to furnace, central air service, and install, geothermal, and walk-in coolers and freezers. If you have a need, GNS Mechanical has a solution. Learn more at gnsmechanical.com or call 989-644-2106.
Weefridge Financial knows it can be incredibly overwhelming to navigate the world of financial planning. With trusted guidance and easy-to-understand advice, you can feel comfortable in your financial future with Weefridge Financial. Weefridge Financial assists people in all stages of life with a specialization in retirement and investment planning. Experience the power of working with an advisor dedicated to your success. Visit WeefridgeFinancial.com. Visit them in downtown Mount Pleasant. Call or text 989-953-7888. Weefridge Financial, member SIPC. Bryce Updegraff with Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates thanks the coaches and officials who put in the time to help student athletes achieve their dreams and goals. For all of your real estate needs, the Bryce is right with Bryce Updegraff with Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, 989-620-6595.
Today I'm going to tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back inside the Mid-Michigan Sports Network, and no offense to Wyatt Brown, but we don't got the right mic plugged in as if it was Mike Verlager making the announcement here for our starters. But I do have Coach Andrew Dorr on the mic with me, girls varsity basketball head coach. What's your record so far on the year, Coach?
2-0.
2-0.
Got a great win last night and first win in conference, and we played a great win against Beaverton last week as well. So,
yep. And you guys in Beaverton, that kind of goes back to the Damon Brown days. You just know those are two really good programs, whether it's the beginning of the season, whether it's the end of the season, a really good measuring stick to start things off or to get ready for the playoffs.
It is. They play hard up there. It was a 2-point win. It was a close game the entire way. We had to come back a little bit. We were down early, so I was proud of the girls for fighting through. First game for both teams. You know those jitters, those nerves.
Yep.
Lots of growth and lots to learn from that experience.
Yep, and a team that, again, just continues to build playoff experience with deep playoff runs in volleyball. Is that something you kind of noticed right from the get-go?
Yeah, for sure. You know, it's a little different this year with volleyball going so far. We were a week late starting into practice with all 10 girls that we have. So that was a unique experience, kind of rushing into the season, but you want the volleyball squad to do as best they can. So,
yep, and again, the playoff experience that those girls, those teams pick up once it goes forward to getting into the playoffs for you guys, just those experience, making those road trips, doing the different things, it can really pay big dividends later on. And as we jump things off here, and I'll say to you, like I've said to a couple people, we got the video coverage now, so if you're in the middle of something, finish that thought as it's myself and Coach Dorr talking. Here's the Irish start things off against Coleman. Adam Gursky on the camera. An open three for Brady Davis. You don't want to do that. It's in and out. Rebound down low from Cherry. His putback no good. Bogue with a putback that is good. And I'll actually have you talk a little bit about this squad. To think about this starting five with Zion, Davis, Bogue, Peratt, and Cherry. You essentially have five guys that might not be all basketball, but they're probably going to play a college sport. That's just insane to think about.
Well, athletic and a lot of experience in multiple sports, right? I mean, each of them play at least 2, maybe 3 sports. And they love to play, they love to compete, and they work hard.
Yep.
And they're ready to go. You know, these Coach Sherlock does well with these basketball squads. They are fired up, ready to go all fall long until they can play.
Peratt into the lane, his shot in and out. But yeah, talk a little bit about your squad in particular. Sophie Hauk was somebody who taught me a whole lot about volleyball from her setter position. She's kind of one of your senior leaders, too. Talk about what she brings to the table for the girls' team.
Yeah, a kind of a quiet composure, but it's always there, and it's more of a keeping the girls in the game. She's not going to necessarily be outspoken, but she speaks well on the court, and she does a great job communicating to the ladies individually. Her and Chelsea Lynch, two returning seniors, both on that volleyball squad. Good take by Cherry there. And then Karis, we returned 5 from last year's squad. So lots of experience. Karis is a sophomore, and you can see the immediate growth from her freshman year already.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. That layup is no good. Rebound down low. Putback is up and good for Altman, and he'll head to the free throw line for an and one opportunity with the hoop in the harm. But yeah, for people who haven't seen Karis Terwilliger, I was describing it like she just is one of those girls. She gets a steal or 2 or sometimes 3 every game just because of the speed that she brings to the table. It's just not something you see in girls high school hoops a whole lot.
Yeah, it's her growth this year, even with her patience on the defensive and offensive end, is something, and she's much stronger. The growth, just the girls develop and they get so much stronger in body control. She's going to be up for, we're going to very exciting for her, especially these next 3 years.
Yeah, it's you got to be thinking, wow, I hit the lottery to have her for 3 years. And Damon Brown has said the same thing with some of the players he's gotten.
Yeah.
I think she probably owes a lot of it to her older sisters, who you have some experience coaching. She's probably getting beat up on the driveway growing up a whole lot.
That's for sure. I had a chance to work with Hayden and Anna when I was a JV coach with Coach Brown, and getting to see those girls. Karis has that same drive, that same competitiveness.
Yep, and that just goes a long way to add to her athletic talent. A couple shots no good for the Irish. Just 5-4, Coleman with the lead. They've got the ball in the front court. Glazier has it. Drops it off to Colin Stockrose. Myself, Coach Andrew Dorr, coaches the varsity girls basketball team. Nice block from Bogue. He saves it as well into Cherry. Cherry looking ahead, drops it off to Zion. Zion with a nice bounce pass. Down low to Davis. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Davis, though. It'll be Coleman basketball.
It's going to be interesting for our varsity boys tonight. And the height, Coleman's got some great height out here to see how they can guard that. Because we're a little smaller this year, losing Halliday from last year's squad.
Yeah, Taylor was also a pretty darn tall guy to have out there as well. And looking at it, the last time Coleman beat the boys, you got to go back to January 9th of 2020. You know the Coleman boys know that as well. So this is a big game for them. You can tell the fans are here. It's packed. It's loud in here at Sacred Heart Academy. Last thing I'll ask you, goal for the Irish girls. It always starts with winning that MSAC. What's it going to take to do so?
St. Charles, once again, they're going to be the roadblock. And we were supposed to play them Thursday night last week, but snow day canceled that game. So it's been rescheduled February. So we're not going to see them for a while.
All right.
But, yeah, that was going to be an interesting first game of the year in the conference.
That's the one team that still got your number as a coach a little bit there.
Do.
So I imagine you've got that one circled a little bit. As there's a injury on the floor, and it seems like things are good to go. It looks like the Irish are setting up a 1-2-2 half-court, full-court press action here. And let me ask you this, too, as I'll make you stay on the air with me a couple more minutes. For you, do you like just the full-court press man-to-man, or do you like the trap game? What do you prefer to do as a coach?
I prefer a little more man-to-man. I think it's situational, though. We actually worked on our trapping zone today in the full court because you got to be able to mix things up with teams, especially when you see them a second time around. So you might throw man at them the first time around, but the second time you see them in the season, you got to mix it up. And any sort of pressure. Pressure is a good thing. You want to make teams move faster than they're used to and uncomfortable. So.
Yep. I feel like when you got really good ball handlers like we're seeing from Dudley out there as well, the man-to-man's not going to work as much. Maybe that's where you need to try and work in the trap kind of thing. Does that make sense if I say that?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. It's not, we talked about it. It's not necessarily always about getting a steal. It's just about making them comfortable, making them about pushing pace that they're not used to, and seeing what you can get out of it. Even rushing them into their half-court offense is going to make them not doing what they're used to do.
Yep, and you guys, said schedule a little goofy. No game versus St. Charles last week. No game versus Carson City. So you guys are off again until, what is that, next Tuesday? You guys are back at home here versus Vesterberg?
Yep, Tuesday here versus Vesterberg. Thursday here versus Breckenridge. And then our Saturday game versus Beale City at CMU.
Yep, and so everybody go check out that one. All the money raised there for the Backyard Brawl is going to the United Way, so go check that out. I know I'm going to be there at least for a couple of them and in and out because it's the same as last year, $10 to get you in for that whole day.
Yep.
All right, Coach Dorr, I'll let you go actually enjoy this game here a little bit, man, but thanks for taking a few minutes to chat with me, man. Really appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yep, thank you, man. Ball goes back in to the Calmets, looking for that fadeaway shot in the lane. As Glazier, it's no good off the back of the rim. Cherry races ahead with the rebound. Right to left-handed dribble. Now swings it over to Grady Perrette. He hands it off to Noah Zion. Zion with a drive in the lane. Kicks out. Cherry now with the drive. Looking for the floater, and he gets it to go. Beautiful flotation device there for Mr. Brody Cherry. 4 points now on the night for Mr. Cherry. 6-5 our score here. Double team now in the backcourt. Nice job by Dudley finding the open man. Now looking to finish down low is DeVries. Euro step, cannot get the shot to go, but a great move from the senior. Into the front court with the basketball now is Noah Zion. He kicks it in the corner. Perrette is open for the triple try. Shot long, no good. Bogue comes down with the rebound. He's going to draw a foul in the front court going against Coleman. 6-5 our score here. The Irish with the lead. 3:38 left to go first quarter. Another big thank you to Coach Dorr taking some time to chat with me. Say with all the games all week long, not necessarily having enough time to get those podcasts in like we'd like to. So it's great to be able to have the coaches jump on the air with me for a minute to be able to talk about what's going on with their team. Cherry open for three, and he cans it in the corner. Cherry's already got 7 here in the first quarter. We're just 4.5 minutes into the ball game. Comets looking to break the pressure. They get it ahead into the front court to Porter Harsh, who's now into the game for the Comets. Series starting 5 out there for the Irish. Ball work further over. Stockerow has it up top to Glazier. He fakes one way, goes the other way. Cherry guarding him. Good defense, keeps his hand in the face, but Glazier still gets it to go off the glass. A great move from the junior. 9-7 of the score. Now under 3 minutes remaining here first quarter. Coleman sticking with Sacred Heart. And that was my key for Coleman. Keep this game close until the fourth quarter, and you could have a shot. Luke Hacker into the game. He has the basketball. Skip pass to Perrette. Now back to Cherry. Gets it back to Pratt. Wants to get it down in the corner to Hacker. It's knocked away. Good defense from Logan Dudley. 9-7 to score. Irish with the lead. 2:48 left to go. Substitution coming in and out, and Mike Verlager coming into the gym here. Shot is up, and it's good for Cherry again. Cherry's on fire here in the first quarter. He has got 10 points. Wow, what a start for Brody Cherry. He has got 10 on the night already. 2:30 still left to go in our first quarter. Dudley double team, does a nice job staying patient. Passes it back up top with the basketball now is DeVries. Looking to create space is Glazier. He loses it. Joe McDonald in the game. He catches the basketball. He's one of the fastest guys out there. It's going to be a foul from behind on the floor. Not a bad foul there from Coleman, as it was a wide open lay-in for Joe McDonald if they allowed him to speed away and finish. 2:19 left first quarter. 12-7 our score. That's the second foul going against the Comets. Another big thank you to Coach Dorr taking some time to chat with me a little bit about the Irish girls basketball team. Hacker inbounding the ball. Goes into Cherry. Cherry works it over to Zion. Zion, a nice crossover dribble. Up top it goes. Three-pointer up and no good from the sophomore Nate Seiler. Rebounded by the Comets into the front court with the dribble is the senior DeVries. Up top it goes to Glazier. Glazier fakes one way. Joe McDonald guarding him. Now they swing it over to Stockero. Stockero with the left-handed drive, looks to finish with the right hand. It's no good, but he'll draw the foul and head to the free throw line for a pair. Senior Colin Stockero with a nice move there, drawing the foul, and now has a pair of free throws. Our score 12-7. What a start for Brody Cherry. 10 points already here in the first quarter, including a couple of three-pointers for Mr. Cherry. Not going to make Mike Verlager throw on the headset here with me for a minute after I just talked with Coach Doors. I felt bad because I didn't give, I think it's Wyatt down there on the mic. Yeah. I didn't give him the love for the intros because I didn't know if they were going to do it, but he did a fantastic job.
So I fly back from Seattle. I just landed, and they were delayed for some de-icing, and I had to call him in. I'm like, Wyatt, fill it in.
Yep, beautiful shot by Noah Zion there on the elbow jumper. Now got a 1-2-2 half-court trap press coming up, but you just coming back in the door here. Coleman, Sacred Heart. It's always such a great turnout with these two schools, isn't it?
It is. And you know what? It's you can throw the records out, too. These are two teams that know each other very well. You know, we see these guys in football, baseball.
Glazier with a nice move. He fakes everybody out and then drains the jumper. Actually, that was funny. As Verlager was looking back at me, my face made you look back out at the court there. What a move from Glazier. Zion now looking for the drive. Scoop right hand is good. As both teams go back and forth, it's 16-9, Irish with the lead. Coleman now looking to beat the pressure. It's going to be a kick ball from Luke Hacker. But, yeah, that's why I wanted to get you on here because you've been a part of so many Coleman Sacred Heart, whether it's softball, baseball, whether it's football, whether it's girls or boys basketball. It's just always a great rivalry here.
Always a prize fight, isn't it, with these two teams, two schools, rather.
Into the front court on the dribble now is Stockero. It's going to be tipped out of bounds, and I had Coach Dorr joining me for a couple moments as well. They're 2-0, but a slow start to their season. Couple games canceled, so they've got a week off here, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, there's not many before the break, right? So then they shut down again. So tough to get in that groove, I think, especially if you deal with half of them being canceled.
I always talk about before you get to Christmas break, it's kind of like the preseason for basketball is really kind of the way to look at it.
Doesn't it?
16-9 our score, 42 seconds left to go first quarter. It's going to be Irish basketball now. Brody Cherry already with 10 points. You walked to the gym, you saw him knock down 2
threes. I heard
threes.
it outside.
Davis with the basketball. Nice move, and a great block by DeVries. He's going to get called for the foul. DeVries doesn't like the call, but that's when you don't have to follow through with the block. You stay straight up. You still get your hands on it.
You know what's fun, though? It's been watching Brady Davis over the last couple of years really coming into his own right now.
And he's a guy watching. You can't leave him open. I would not want to try and stay in front of him. And I don't even know if we're talking about his best sport when we're talking basketball because of what he's done on the mound, in particular last year for the Irish.
Ooh, straight gas. I mean, that kid is amazing on the mound. I'm excited to see what happens with that, too.
Second free throw is up and good. He now has 2 on the night. It's 18-9, the Irish with the lead. Coleman playing well, but out there shooting very well as Sacred Heart. And again, you get 10 points from one guy in a quarter. It's going to be very tough to deal with in high school hoops.
I'm interested to see the physicality as it breaks down. The Irish are very physical. They're in shape. Let's see what happens with Coleman as that game progresses.
Stockero with the drive, looks to fake one way, kicks it back out to DeVries. DeVries now looking to step into it. It's not there. Back to Stockero. He launches, 10 seconds left in the court. It's no good. Rebounded down low by DeVries. Kicks it to a cutting Glazier, and he gets it to go. Logan Glazier now has 6 points here in the first quarter. Launch from half court is no good. 18-11 to bring us to the end of the first quarter. Take a break. Be back with more here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. I'll make Verlegger stick around for a little bit longer. It's Boys High School Hoops. You're on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Konwinski Construction offers a full range of construction services on small and large projects. Konwinski Construction is a leader in the community and are proud to support those student athletes who will be leading our community tomorrow. Konwinski Construction on Gover Parkway, Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant Heating and Air Conditioning has been family-owned and serving Mid-Michigan since 1962. They're dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business. Mount Pleasant Heating and Air Conditioning is locally owned and supports our local community. For all of your heating and air conditioning needs, call Mount Pleasant Heating and Air Conditioning at 989-772-2881.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. 18-11, our score at the end of one. Make Mike Verlegger stick around with me for a couple more minutes. He was kind of educating me on de-icing planes because I've never really flown anywhere. But, you talked about throwing the records out. Big Coleman did win the JV game 43-39. Very, very close contest here. But, again, you got to go back 4 years. Last time Coleman was able to best Sacred Heart. All those guys remember that. Give some love to our sponsors, J&J Auto, Mount Pleasant Heating and AC, Konwinski Construction, Weber Brothers Sawmill, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply, ENS Graphics, and GNS Mechanical, along with Mount Pleasant Public Schools. Are hiring bus drivers right now. Go to mtpleasantschools with an S.net to get started.
Go work for Miss V.
Yeah, Stockero with it up at the top of the key, swings it over to Dudley. Man-to-man pressure defense here from the Irish. And you get a guy like Noah Zion sticking to you. He's just very hard to dribble around. Now the top of the key with Glazier. They want to get it down low to Altman. It's great defense being played by Ryan Wiggins, not allowing Altman to get deep in the paint. They work it around to DeVries. Tries to find Altman. Instead, he takes it in. Blocked by Grady Perrette. Great defense from the senior. Now we've got a foul in the backcourt going against Coleman. And that's a continuation of what we saw from Grady Perrette last year in the playoffs, Coach. I guess I can still say Coach for you.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ryan Wiggins, there's another player that has really come into his own and grown and filled out the last year. If you look at the two different versions of him, he's really fun to watch. Another ball player that's going on to play college, going to play baseball at Olivet.
Yeah, well, and he's somebody, too, that I think you put him on 8-9 other teams in the mid-Michigan area. He might be one of your go-to guys because he can really shoot it as we see him pass up the three there. Coach Sherlock doesn't like that. Now Bogue will take the three at the top of the key. That's nothing but net for Jason Bogue.
The big man.
And he is going to be so dangerous when he gets things going. It's now 21-11. Irish with the lead. 6:40 left to go here, second quarter. Stockero has it at the top of the key. Swings it to Dudley. He's going to get a screen from Alton looking for the roll. But again, it's great defense from Wiggins. It's going to be a foul on the floor there. Kind of a chop from the Irish defender there. Actually, they're going to call that one a travel, pardon me. So a travel kind of before the chop. So it's going back to Sacred Heart. Out there for the Irish, it's Perrette, Brady Davis, Ryan Wiggins, Jason Bogue, and Noah Zion. Zion brings it across the half-court line. Irish lead at 21-11. Drives to the right, nothing there. Kicks it all the way in the corner to Brady Davis. He's able to step into the lefty three, and he knocks it down. Davis now with 5, but what a dish right there. That might be in the running for the Mumford Oil and Gas Supply. Assist of the game right there from Noah Zion. Driving the lane for Stockero. Looks to go up and under. It's not there. He will draw the foul on the play, though. Talk about what you saw on that last dish there from Noah Zion.
Noah Zion can just teleport. You know what I mean? He's just anywhere he is, and then he's so savvy out there with knowing where everybody is for those assists.
Stockero at the line. missed a pair in the first quarter, is able to knock this one down for his first point on the evening. 24-12 our score, 6:12 left to go. Chris Bachman on the mic. Big shout out to Coach Andrew Dorr joined me for part of the first quarter. Now I got Mike Verlager on the microphone with me to save some of the pipes as we got more basketball coming up on Friday with Beale City and McBain. Peratt now has it in the lane, kicks it out to Zion as they look to kind of trade assists there. I guess it was Davis, pardon me. Nice drive there from Peratt. He misses the layup. Zion skies in for the rebound. Kicks it to Peratt in the corner. He thought about the three. Now drives in. Kicks it up top. Davis wants another triple try. Yep. It's good from the top of the key. Brady Davis has 8. Jason Bogue has 5. Zion has 4. Cherry has 10. 27-13. Irish with the lead. Glazer has the ball at the top of the key. He wants a screen. Now he doesn't use it. Goes back to Stockerow right in front of the Irish bench. Dribbles to his left, switch on the screen there. Zion takes over the ball handler. Back to Glazer. They get it into the lane. Harsh looking for a shot. It's not there. Nice tip from Wiggins, but it goes back to Harsh. Now it's knocked away. Peratt with another great defensive play. He races ahead. 3-on-2. Looks to dish it off to Zion. It's a little too tall. He knew that one.
He wasn't tall enough.
That was one of those, as soon as Peratt threw that pass, he kind of knew it. But again, we see the defense there as he comes up with the block and the steal moments ago. This time it is the pick of the pocket. 27-13 our score. 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. DeVries on the dribble, being guarded by Peratt, looking for the screen and roll. It's tipped by Zion. Up top it goes to Stockerow. Coleman playing hard out here, but again, the skill of this Irish team is just immense.
Well, and I've watched the guys getting ready to come in, and you just look at the depth. It just keeps going, doesn't it?
DeVries looking for the drive. Not there. Kick it in the corner. Trying to find some room as Glazer. And then again, if you're Glazer, you're usually, used to having 2-3 inches. You don't necessarily have that on Bogue. You're used to having some strength. You don't have that on Bogue either. And so he just creates a difficult matchup for a lot of big men here in small school, high school basketball. When you got a guy like Bogue who's at the next level for football, he's going to provide a physical presence out there, very similar to Aiden Halliday last year.
Right.
Pratt on the dribble, thought about the pull-up three, doesn't take it. Now they go to Bogue. We had a 3 moments ago. He takes it in the lane, out to Wiggins, out to Davis. He puts up another triple. This one's no good. Rebound is tipped into the hands of Bogue. In the corner to Pratt. Now he wants the 3, and it's good. A 3-point barrage for the Irish here. That is their 4th 3 of this second quarter. We're halfway through with 3:55 left to go. And still 0 field goals in this quarter for Coleman. They just have a pair of free throws. It was 18-11 at the end of one. It's now 30-13, just over halfway through our second quarter. Got a foul. It's going to send Stockerow back to the free throw line. It's one thing you can say about the senior. He's done a good job getting to the line here in the first half, as this is trip number 3 to the charity stripe. 30-13 our score. Some substitutions set to check in for the Irish and the Comets, kind of reset things here after we see who swings in. First free throw again for Stockerow's no good. He's now 2 of 5 from the line. Bit of a line change coming in for the Irish. It's McDonald coming in. It's Seiler coming in. It's Cherry coming in. Staying out there is Peratt and Bogue. Out there for the Comets, it's Stockerow. It's Harsh. It's Altman. It's Glazer along with DeVries. Cherry will bring it up. A 10-point first quarter for Brody Cherry. Might have stayed out there with the hot hand, but after the Irish take a bit of a lead, he can take a bit of a breather here. Get it down low to Bogue on the screen. It's going to be bumped on the catch. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by Coleman. That was one of those plays, Mike, where I don't know if they knew exactly what happened, but it needed to stay Sacred Heart ball, whether it was a foul or just an out of bounds call. So good job by the official there. Seiler will inbound it for the Irish. Swing it up top to Peratt. He thought about it, the catch and shoot, and out goes to Bogue. Further over to Cherry. Cherry drives, looks for the floater. No good. McDonald battles for the rebound. It goes into the hands of Stockerow. He races into the front court. Behind the back dribble. Now between the legs. Up to the top of the key. Gets it over to DeVries. Down low it goes. Back up top to Stockerow. And we saw it seem like Coleman trying to take advantage of that size of a Glazer, getting him on the move to the hoop in the first quarter is where he had 6 points. Has not been able to do so here in the second. Looks to take advantage of a switch. Gets down low on the spin move. Off the glass, it's no good. DeVries with a big offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Glazer for the jumper. This would be big. It's no good. Rebound gathered down low by Seiler. A great rebound. Racing ahead is Peratt. Into the lane, kicks it out. Joe McDonald, senior, the triple try. No good. Bogue there for the rebound. His putback is good.
That's a good assist.
Jason Bogue, it won't be in the running for the Mumford Oil and Gas Supply assist of the game, but he'll take credit for it. Bogue now has 7 points, and that's the thing. I talk about Cherry, Davis, Zion, and Pratt, all capable of not having 20, 30 at any game, but Bogue is also right there.
Yeah.
You try and, cheat off of him a little bit, he's going to make you pay.
I'm looking out here at Altman. He's a dude. Just from football and now looking at him here, he's a big physical presence out there.
Yeah, he's
Coleman.
a guy that I could not imagine being a running back and coming around the corner, and he's waiting for me as a defensive end or something like that. I'd go for the quarterback slide if it was me.
Exactly.
Pratt with it. Over to Wiggins. He up fakes now to Cherry. Cherry had an opening. Doesn't take the triple, though. Now brings it back to the top of the key. Nice steal from DeVries. Bit of a lazy pass there. DeVries goes to finish. No good, but it'll be a foul on Joe McDonald. But you don't mind that foul.
Not at all.
If you are Coach Sherlock, you're going to make DeVries go to the free throw line and earn it. It's another guy who was a dude for them in this football season. They had one of their best football seasons in a number of years. And probably blame you guys. And I get it. If they would have beat you guys at the end of the year, I don't know if they would have got into the Division I playoffs. It would have been a really close call. And they have had to have a little bit of help. But that was what was special about that Week 9 game with you guys in Coleman. It was like, you got to win to get it.
It was a playoff game, right?
Yep, it absolutely was. And both teams played it really well. You guys were fortunate enough to come out on top. And, we talk about the other Sacred Heart versus Sacred Heart game for a while, too. Up top, it goes to Perrette. Now over to Cherry. Thought about going down low. Now goes to Perrette. He's going to put up the deep triple try. It's in and out, no good. There for the rebound is Joe McDonald. Back to Perrette it goes. Slides it over to McDonald. He loses it for a moment. Now to Cherry. He wants the triple. He's been hot. He buries it again.
Still hot.
Cherry with 13 and 3 triples here in the first half. It is now 35-16. Ball's going to be knocked away into the backcourt. It's recovered by Glazier. Seiler awaiting him defensively. Glazier wants the screen. He gets the switch with McDonald. Now drives to the right. Elbow jumper up, no good. Long rebound chased down by Brody Cherry, and he throws it off of a Comet defender. So looking at this, Verliger, we've got 8 points from Brady Davis. We've got 7 from Jason Bogue and 13 from Cherry. I'm usually thinking Zion and Perrette leading the way. Holy moly. Something you can take advantage of going forward.
Around.
Cherry with it at the top of the key. Looks to drive by his defender, gets into the lane, looks for the floater, and he gets it to go again. 15 in the first half for Brody Cherry, and a fantastic move and a fantastic finish there for the senior guard.
Spock, some nights it just happens.
Yeah. No, I think he's wearing 55 to pay homage to Jason William, a little white chocolate, and he's looking pretty darn good out there right now. They go to Altman down low. He catches good defense, though, from Wiggins, as it's going to be a travel for Altman on the spin. It's going to go back to Irish on the dribble. And last year, that playoff run, I remember I was waiting for the Brody Cherry game, and he played great, but I was waiting for him to have that 25, that 30. Here it is right now in the first half. 15 points for the senior. Also has hit 3 from downtown. Seiler with it. Over to Luke Hacker. Up top to Wiggins. Fakes it to Hacker. Now back to Cherry. Cherry on the dribble with the left hand. Steps back out. Now to Joe McDonald. Under 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. Could see the Irish holding for a final shot here. Back to Hacker it goes. Now back to Wiggins. He got the 21-point lead. Why not hold it for a bit? Seiler on the drive. Drops it to Wiggins. Wide open for the lay-in. What a dish from Seiler, as I'll talk again about the Mumford Oil and Gas Supply assist of the game. Now Coleman loses it. Cherry grabs it. He's going to call a quick timeout. So the Irish will get another possession here, just a 30. So we'll keep it right here, and I'll thank some more of our absolutely fantastic sponsors like Bryce Updegraff, Joe Wentworth, Pradam Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, Pier Plumbing, Hanging by a Thread, Isabella Bank, Bryant Family Farms, Old Seasons Fireworks, The Diner, Block Electric, Central Michigan Sand and Gravel, along with JJ Painting. We've got our Gates Drilling and Service halftime report coming right up, and we're coming to you from the Barberry Law Studios, built by Konwinski Construction. Our Woods household best seat in the game. I'm going to say, is that your boy leaning up against the wall over there, Mike?
Jack, yeah, look at him.
We'll say Jackson's got the best seat in the house.
Got the varsity jacket rolling.
Yeah, brought to you by Woods Household Appliance. And I'll make you give some love to my friends at Hanging by a Thread. I just gave you one of the exclusive Mid-Michigan Sports Network hoodies. They look pretty darn good.
Yes, they do.
So, yeah, big shout out to Dean and the crew
out there.
And, yeah, big shout out to everybody supporting what we're doing here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network, bringing you more hoops, more football, more baseball, more softball than ever. Cherry drives in the lane, puts up the jumper, and he gets it to go. 17 in the first half for Brody Cherry. He outscores Coleman himself. It is 41-16 at the break, or you can make the joke. It is Brody Cherry 17, Coleman 16 at the break. What a first half for the senior. Quick break, then we'll come back with our Gates Drilling and Service halftime report here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Clark Modular Homes in Mount Pleasant are a one-stop shop from the buy, the build, and beyond with their fantastic service department. Stop in to see their selection and purchase options today on Pickard Road or visit them online at modularhomesbyclark.com. Clark Modular Homes, supporting Mid-Michigan youth in and out of the classroom.
J&J Auto in Wademan is Mid-Michigan's elite automotive repair shop. J&J Auto offers complete collision repair and mechanical repair. Stop by on Wademan Road or call them today at 989-644-8908. J&J Auto, proud supporters of high school student athletes. Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome on into our Gates Drilling and Service halftime report here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. 41-16 is our halftime score. The balance of Sacred Heart is there, but what's really scary is with that balance, you got a 17-point bomb from Brody Cherry here in this first half. Zion's got 4, Davis has 8, Bogue has 7, Peratt has 3, Wiggins has 2. That wouldn't be bad for a high school halftime score. Then you add in 17 from Brody Cherry, including, I believe, 3 of 3 from downtown. Wow, what a performance in the first half for Mr. Brody Cherry. 17 for Cherry, just 16 for Coleman. But don't count this Comets team out. They've got some guys out there. Glazer looked good in the first quarter, but they kind of shut him down in the second quarter. We'll see if he can get it going in the third. Time for This Week in MHSA Sports with John Ross. We'll be back with the second half right after this on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
We're just 9 weeks away from the first Winter Championships, and a change is coming to the Team Wrestling Finals. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. With just another week or two before the holiday break, let's run down when and where our Winter Championships will be held. The first Winter Finals are the UP Swim Finals, which will be February 15th at Marquette High School. After that, the wrestling team finals are February 21st and 22nd, and those will be held at the Wings Event Center in Kalamazoo. There's already lots of snow on the ground at Nubbs Knob and Boyne Highlands. Sites of the ski finals, Monday, February 24th is the date for that. The weekend of February 28th, March 1st is a busy one. We've got the competitive cheer finals at McGurk Arena in Mount Pleasant, the individual wrestling finals at Ford Field in Detroit, and both the boys and girls bowling championships at 4 different centers across Michigan. Following that weekend, the gymnastics finals are March 7th and 8th at Kenowa Hills High School, with the hockey finals once again at the USA Hockey Arena in Plymouth. Lower Peninsula boys swimming and diving finals are the weekend of March 14th and 15th, and then basketball takes up the final 2 winter weekends at the Breslin Center in East Lansing. First up, the boys semifinals on March 13th and 14th, with the finals on Saturday, March 15th. 1 week later, the girls play semifinals on March 20th and 21st, with the conclusion of the winter season on Saturday, March 22nd, with the 4 girls basketball finals. For more on when and where and how to watch, please check out MHSAA.com. It's time for Game Balls, when we highlight a trio of standout performances from the past week. First, Cadillac bowler Keyston Johnson. He led his team to a Big North championship, finishing more than 400 pins in front of second place. The Cadillac girls team also won the Big North. Oxford's Jake Champagne scored 26 points in a win over Grosse Pointe North, making him the school's all-time leading scorer. And to Armada's Ashlyn Upton, she had 23 points and 6 steals and a season-opening win over Flint Carmen Ainsworth.
Graduating seniors could qualify for a tuition-free skills certificate or associate degree through the new Community College Guarantee, no matter their GPA or your household income. Or if your child plans to attend a 4-year university or career school, the Michigan Achievement Scholarship Program has them covered. They could get up to $27,500 toward a bachelor's degree or up to $4,000 for career training. Complete the FAFSA to get started at mi.gov/achievement.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with registered official Paige Winnie.
In ice hockey, all players, including the goalie, must wear a neck laceration protector. This has been the rule in Michigan for a number of years, but is now a national playing rule. The ice hockey rulebook states the protector must be worn in its original manufactured state as intended during competition. Should a player enter a game without the neck laceration protector, or if it comes off during play, that player must go to the bench and can only return when the protector has been properly affixed. If the player refuses to wear the equipment, play will be stopped and a 2-minute penalty will be assessed to that player. Goalies must wear the protector underneath and separate from the flapper-style throat protector at the bottom of their mask.
Thanks, Paige. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, please go to the MHSAA website now to register. We mentioned the team and individual wrestling finals in late February, early March. One change to that this year is the addition of a girls' team champion. Girls started wrestling in their own individual division at the 2022 finals, and now, based on those individual finishes, a team champion will be awarded. The format will be similar to how MHSAA team championships were awarded for boys wrestling prior to the creation of the dual format team finals that started in the 1987-88 school year. The girls' team champion will be crowned on March 1st at Ford Field after the conclusion of the individual finals. Again, the boys' team wrestling tournament will be the weekend of February 21st and 22nd in Kalamazoo, where they've been since 2018. For more on this and the championships for all 13 of the MHSAA's winter sports, be sure to check us out online and follow us on social. You can find the MHSAA on Facebook, Twitter or X, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by the Michigan Achievement Scholarship, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross, and we'll be back next week.
Bill's Custom Fab can handle any job you need, from large-scale steel building projects to fixing your favorite stainless serving pan. Bill's Custom Fab can weld and fabricate anything. Call today at 989-772-5817 or stop by on Gover Parkway in Mount Pleasant. Good luck to all of our local athletes from Bill's Custom Fab.
Jenna Gates
and Kyle Gates here. We are the 5th generation with Gates Drilling and Service.
We've been serving our friends and neighbors in Michigan since 1893.
We have the latest and greatest well drilling technology, allowing us to put in wells where others can't.
Lake lots and tight spaces are no problem.
From our family to yours, thank you, and call at 989-772-7841 for all your well drilling and service needs.
Gates Drilling and Service, where Gates goes, water flows.
When your team or business needs to look good, don't get left hanging. Call or stop by Hanging by a Thread in Wademan, the official embroiders for the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Hanging by a Thread, a proud supporter of local schools. The Diner, where homemade favorites come to life every day for breakfast and lunch. From fluffy pancakes to savory sandwiches, The Diner has your cravings covered. Discover the perfect blend of comfort food and camaraderie at The Diner. Join them every Friday night till 7 for their famous fish fry. The Diner on North Mission, Mount Pleasant. Mumford Oil and Gas Supply is your one-stop shop for top-quality products and procurement in the Michigan oil and gas industry. With over 45 years of experience and a strong commitment to customer satisfaction, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply delivers the best solutions for your oil and gas production, drilling, and service needs. If you need it, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply can get it. Visit them on Fancher today or give them a call at 989-317-8582. Central Michigan Sand and Gravel, just like our student athletes, they bring it. If you need sand or gravel, they bring it to you with fast service and a great price. For all of your sand and gravel needs, call Central Michigan Sand and Gravel today at 989-382-7089. Central Michigan Sand and Gravel, a proud supporter of our student athletes competing for their schools.
J&J Auto in Wademan is Mid-Michigan's elite automotive repair shop. J&J Auto offers complete collision repair and mechanical repair. Stop by on Wademan Road or call them today at 989-644-8908. J&J Auto, proud supporters of high school student athletes.
Bryant Family Farms would like to wish everyone good luck on the field and on the court. Bryant Family Farms offers maple syrup, mums, pumpkins, beef, goats, and fresh cut flowers with you-pick, bouquet arrangements, and subscription flowers. Bryant Family Farms, 3.5 miles south of the casino on South Leeton Road. Visit BryantFF.com or call 989-304-1201. JJ Painting. When you need professional work and exceptional customer service, know that JJ Painting are Mid-Michigan's painting professionals. Residential, commercial, exterior, interior, JJ Painting transforms any space with precision and expert craftsmanship. Call JJ Painting today at 989-577-5600 or visit JJ Painting on Facebook to schedule an appointment.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Start of the second half. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Gates Drilling and Service Halftime Report. This week at MHSA Sports with John Ross and much more. Start of the second half, Grady Perrette with the drive. Goes to Bogue. Kind of a mishap there, but still goes to Perrette. Down low to Bogue for the basket. It's good. Another nice assist from Noah Zions. Think about that Mumford Oil and Gas Supply assist of the game. Now 43-16, the Irish in front. DeVries has it on the perimeter. Looks to get by Grady Perrette. It is not there. Perrette, such a great on-ball defender for the Irish. Glazier now looking for space. It's not there. Now they go up top to Dudley. Dudley has a quick double team there for Bogue, and Bogue recovers quickly. Now they go to DeVries. DeVries again looking for an opening on Perrette. It's not there. In the corner, they go to Dudley. Dudley on the drive. Extra pass up top to Stockrow. He mishandles a little bit, doesn't take the jumper, now goes in with the left hand. Can't finish. Nice move, but couldn't get the basket to go. Bogue with the rebound. Up ahead to Perrette. Up ahead to Davis, and Brady Davis lays it in. 10 on the night now for Davis. Bogue has got 9. Zion's got 4. Perrette with 3. Wiggins with 2, and 17 for Brody Cherry. Cherry knocks away the pass. It'll stay Coleman basketball. 45-16 our score. You get to that 35-point lead. You'll have a running clock in the second half. Zion all over the ball handler. Great defense on Dudley. Now they go to they go to Glazier. Glazier with a little bit of an off arm there, but it's going to be a foul on Davis before that. So it'll stay Coleman basketball. Davis showing a lot tougher than I am out there. He kind of takes one in the jaw and just kind of shakes it off, and he's ready to go back on the defense. DeVries looks to get it in. He's got to go way up top. Just barely getting it before the half-court line is Dudley. Zion now guarding him. They go to Stockrow. Guarding him is Brody Cherry. Screen and roll not there. Good double team from the Irish. Their defense is just on point to start this third quarter. 45-16 remains the score. Hasn't been a field goal for this Coleman team since the first quarter. Just had some free throws in the second quarter. Here's a steal. Cherry up ahead, lays it in, and the foul. Brody Cherry was going up to throw that one down. The defense stopped that, but he still got the lay-in to go. He's got 19 and can make it a 20-burger at the line with 6:16 left to go here in the third quarter. What a performance from the senior Brody Cherry so far in this one. At the line, that one's going to go off the rim, rebounded by Coleman. Dudley into the front court, right to left-handed dribble. Now goes over to Glazier. Glazier back up top to Stockrow. Stockrow looking to create. Not there. Good defense from Cherry. Stockrow does get down to the box, but nothing he can do with it. Good defense from Cherry, staying on his feet, not going for the up fake. Now Dudley with it at the top of the key. We're going to have a timeout coming from Coach Alcom. It's a good one. We're going to take this timeout as well. 31-point lead for the Irish in the third quarter. Back with more right after this on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Clark Modular Homes in Mount Pleasant are a one-stop shop from the buy, the build, and beyond with their fantastic service department. Stop in to see their selection and purchase options today on Pickard Road or visit them online at modularhomesbyclark.com. Clark Modular Homes, supporting Mid-Michigan youth in and out of the classroom.
J&J Auto in Wademan is Mid-Michigan's elite automotive repair shop. J&J Auto offers complete collision repair and mechanical repair. Stop by on Wademan Road or call them today at 989-644-8908. J&J Auto, proud supporters of high school student athletes. Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. 47-16 is our score. right now kind of the Brody Cherry game. He has 19 of the 47 for the Irish. They've got lots of other contributors as well, but the senior has had a fantastic night. Brady Davis also has 10 points. Jason Bogue also has 9. Grady Perrette has 3. Zion's got 4, and both of those guys continue to run the show and play great perimeter defense. Ryan Wiggins has also got 2 points off the bench. It's been a great night for the Irish, and in particular on defense, as Coleman doesn't have a field goal since the first quarter. Stockrow to Dudley, back to Stockrow at the top of the key. Guarding him is Brody Cherry. Look to get it down low to DeVries. It's tipped by Perrette. DeVries ends up with it. Nice up and under move. He can't get the lefty layup to go. Gets his own rebound. Putback no good. Second putback is good for DeVries. He now has 4 points. A good time out there from Holcomb. It's kind of calms the team down. But here's Davis open for another 3, and he gets it to go. Brady Davis now has 3 threes in the ball game. He's got 13. Cherry's got 19. The Irish lead it big, 50-18, 5:12 left third quarter. Senior Luke Hacker set to check back into the game for the Irish squad. Dudley with the basketball. Up top it goes. Stockrow now with it. Swings it over to Glazier. Glazier still hasn't had a field goal since the first quarter. It's been great Irish defense. He looks to create some space against Davis. It's not there. Now it's an air ball. Great defense from Brady Davis, staying straight up on the bigger defender to force a difficult shot. Zion a catch in the corner on the long pass from Perrette, and it's good. Talk about the Mumford Oil and Gas Supply assist of the game. Might have been right there on the long dish, cross court from Perrette to Zion for the triple. In the corner, it's now 53-18. Perrette with another steal, launches ahead to Cherry. It's going to be tipped by Dudley and goes out of bounds. 53-18 is the score. What a dominant performance from the Irish. It was 18-11 after one, 41-16 at the half. Now 53-18 about halfway through this third quarter. Hacker into the game along with Joe McDonald. 5 Irish out there. It's Cherry, it's Perrette, it's Davis, it's McDonald, it's Hacker. Cherry wants another 3. It's good! Brody Cherry absolutely on fire. He now has 22 on the night, and it is 56-18. Irish in front by 38. Glazier with the basketball, drops it off to Stockrow. He kicks it out to Dudley. Dudley looks to drive. It's not there. It's knocked away. Guess who? Brody Cherry. Now with it is Hacker. Up ahead to Davis. Wide open for the lefty lay-in. Brady Davis now with 15 on the night. 58-18. The Irish now in front. What a dominant performance from Sacred Heart Academy here in this one. Dudley looking for space. It's not there. Drops it back off. Glazier now looking for the drive. Drops it off to DeVries. Down low. Great dish. Shot is good from DeVries. That is one thing you know you're not going to see from the Comets is any type of quit. As the Irish race into the front court, it's Brady Davis now to Perrette. Perrette with the drive. Oh, no, look, dish down low to Joe McDonald. There is your Mumford Oil and Gas Supply assist of the game right there. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it as this one has gotten out of hand. It is now 60-20. Irish with the lead. 3:13 left in the third. Back with more on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
GNS Mechanical in Wademan offers service and installation on everything for your home and business. From a simple filter replacement to furnace, central air service, and install, geothermal, and walk-in coolers and freezers. If you have a need, GNS Mechanical has a solution. Learn more at gnsmechanical.com or call 989-644-2106.
Jenna Gates
and Kyle Gates here. We are the 5th generation with Gates Drilling and Service.
We've been serving our friends and neighbors in Michigan since 1893.
We have the latest and greatest well drilling technology, allowing us to put in wells where others can't.
Lake lots and tight spaces are no problem.
From our family to yours, thank you, and call at 989-772-7841 for all your well drilling and service needs.
Gates Drilling and Service, where Gates goes, water flows.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to it here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Love going out to the Isabella Community Sportsplex, Barry Funeral Home, Mid-Michigan Industries, Boomer's Lawn Care, Doozy's Ice Cream Place, Rick's Food Center, almost up north, and Stitches for Britches, Shaver's Bait and Sporting Goods, Gross Farms and Brad Gross Electric, Bogue, Wybanga and Bradley, WW Construction, the Fisher Companies, and Kenneth Egger DDS. 60-20 the score after the break. Travel call going against Coleman, so it's going to send it back to the Irish again. This one just out of hand. 3:03 left to go in the third. The score 60-20. The Irish in front. Thought we'd see that running clock at 40, but again, maybe a rule change that your boy wasn't aware of. We'll check on that at the end of the third quarter. Zone look now for the Comets. There's a tip from DeVries. Again, this zone's going to be very, very dangerous. If you're Coleman, you use your length, you tip some passes, but again, you've had great shooting out there from Sacred Heart Academy tonight from long range. Very dangerous to be playing the zone. Cherry catches, fakes, back to Hacker. It's a 1-3-1 look. Cherry is able to catch and shoot from deep, and it's good. Brody Cherry on fire tonight. He has now hit 5 threes, and the Irish go up 43 with 2:19 left to go in the third quarter. What a night for Brody Cherry, closing in on a 30-burger as DeVries launches the three. It's no good. Rebounded by Seiler. Hands it off to Cherry. Cherry races ahead, drops it off to Wiggins. Right-handed layup is good for Ryan Wiggins. He now has 4, and the Irish go up 45. 65-20, under 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Glazier with it, looks for DeVries. It's not there. Now DeVries a little closer to be able to get the pass. Now it's crossover on Seiler. In the lane, spin move, right-handed hook shot, no good. Good defense from Seiler, but DeVries stays with it, draws the foul, and he'll head to the free throw line. DeVries the only player to score for Coleman here in the third quarter. Again, the first field goals since that first quarter. So he heads to the free throw line. Thanks to more of our great sponsors. Mumford Oil and Gas Supply assist of the game moments ago from Mr. Grady Peratt, dropping it down to Joe McDonald on a beautiful no-look dish. Had another assist of the game, nominee before that, brought to you by Mumford Oil and Gas Supply. Think about the Weber Brothers Sawmill Timber of the game, our Weefrich Financials Aid Batchelder Baller of the game. All about Mr. Brody Cherry right now. 25 points on the night for the senior. In the corner goes to Seiler. Back to Cherry. Another three. This one finally does not drop in for the senior. He was due to miss one. Finally, Hacker kicks it back out to Cherry. 1-3-1 zone look continues for Coleman under a minute remaining here in the third quarter. Cherry swings it over to Seiler. In the corner, it goes to Wiggins. He thought about the three. Back up top to Seiler. To Cherry. He fakes it one way. Could have taken the three, but knows he need to run some more clock. Wiggins wants the three. That's no good. Rebound tipped by Joe McDonald to himself. Back out to Cherry. He'll launch the three. It's good again. Brody Cherry, 28 on the night. What a game for Mr. Brody Cherry. It is 68-22, Irish in front. Dudley being hounded by Hacker near the half-court line. Now they go to DeVries. DeVries looks to cross over, wants to get in the lane. Kicks it out to Dudley. Dudley drops it back. Glazier's able to step into the triple try. Long, no good. Joe McDonald rips down the rebound for the Irish. Launches the shot ahead, hits the front of the rim, almost went in. A 27-point third quarter for the Irish. Oh my goodness, what an explosion. We head to the fourth quarter with the score 68-22. Sacred Heart Academy back with the fourth right after this on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Weefrich Financial knows it can be incredibly overwhelming to navigate the world of financial planning. With trusted guidance and easy-to-understand advice, you can feel comfortable in your financial future with Weefrich Financial. Weefrich Financial assists people in all stages of life with a specialization in retirement and investment planning. Experience the power of working with an advisor dedicated to your success. Visit weefrichfinancial.com. Visit them in downtown Mount Pleasant. Call or text 989-953-7888. Weefrich Financial, member SIPC. The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, open every day but Sunday for lunch and dinner. Delicious pizza, the world-famous Bird Burger, handcrafted, fresh-baked subs, many apps, and much more. There's something for everyone at The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, where friends gather like family. The Bird, supporting high school sports in mid-Michigan for nearly 100 years.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back inside our Barberry Law Studios, built by Konwinski Construction. 68-22 is our score as we start the fourth quarter. Out there for the Irish, Cody DeJong along with Luke Hacker, Joe McDonald, Nate Seiler, and Ryan Wiggins. I don't know if we'll see Cherry back in. 28 points on the night for the senior. I think we know who is going to be Zaid Batchelder, baller of the game, Weber Brothers Sawmill, timber of the game, and all that stuff. It is going to be Mr. Cherry. What a fantastic performance through 3 quarters with 28 points. Hit 6 threes, and I want to say he was probably 6 of 7 from the three-point line. Wiggins, cross-court pass all the way in the corner it goes. Triple try up and no good from DeJong. Grabbing the rebound down low is Coleman. Glazier's going to bring it into the front court. In the corner it goes. Here comes an open triple try. The shot is up, no good. Wiggins clears the rebound for the Irish. Hacker with it. Drops it off to McDonald. Back to Hacker. He drives in the lane. Looks to create some space. He's going to draw the foul on the play. And he'll head to the free throw line. Took a hard spill there, but I've seen how tough Luke Hacker is in the football season. I don't think the senior is going to be any worse for wear. 68-24 is the score. Can he go back to that football season? A great year for the Irish, getting all the way to the regional championship. Luke Hacker was the one guy, talking with Coach Wheaton, like he was there every week. And again, it wasn't to fault some of the other guys battling injuries, this, that, and the other. But Hacker just absolutely battled out there all year long. First free throw, no good. Second one drops in for the senior at 69-24. Irish with the lead. Clock moving fast now here in the fourth quarter with that big lead. DeVries has it knocked away from him. Great hustle out there from the junior Cody DeJong. And clock continues to move, even with it going out of bounds here with the big lead in the fourth quarter. Ball goes in. Braden Schrank. Back to Glazier. Glazier looks to get around the screen. Euro step in the lane. Right-handed layup is no good. Long rebound goes into the hands of DeVries. He looks to finish in the lane. He's going to get the blocking call and the foul. Seiler doesn't like the call, but gives some love to DeVries here, who continues to battle out there for Coleman. He now has 12 points on the night to lead all scorers for the Comets. But again, he has the line. That clock will continue to run with the big Irish lead. More love going out to friends. G&S Mechanical, E&S Graphics, Mount Pleasant Heating and AC, and J&J Auto. Free throw, no good. Rebound, it gathered down low, and the putback is good for Robert Harsh. Again, we got your Bird All-American Grill post-game show coming up. We'll talk about the Zaid Batchelder Baller of the Game, brought to you by Weefrich Financial. Weber Brothers Sawmill Timber of the Game. Talk about the Mumford Oil and Gas Supply assist of the game, going to my main man Grady Perrat as he dropped a beautiful dime down low to Joe McDonald for the lay-in. Stepping into the three-pointer is Glazier at the top of the key. It's no good. Rebound is grabbed by Harsh. His putback is no good. Could be an over-the-back foul going against Coleman. That'll send it to Sacred Heart. Bogue set to check back in. Davis set to check back in for a couple moments here for Sacred Heart Academy. Again, also Zion checking back in as well. Clock continues to run here with the substitutions. Seiler getting a break, McDonald getting a break along with Hacker. 5 Irish players now out there. Jason Bogue, Noah Zion, Cody DeJong, Ryan Wiggins, and Brady Davis. Davis catches in the corner, up fakes, drives in a lane, back out to Zion. Zion surveys the D, gets it down low to Wiggins. Wiggins up fakes, shot up no good, but he'll draw the foul on the play, and he'll head to the free throw line for a pair. And what you love about this, if you're Sacred Heart Academy, your guy goes to the free throw line, but because you have the big lead, the clock continues to move. He can really take his time at the charity stripe. First free throw up and good for Wiggins. He now has 5 on the night, and as you heard Mike Verlager say, another guy that's going to be headed to college, playing baseball at Olivet, I believe is exactly what he said. Second free throw for Wiggins. That one rattles around and drops in for the senior. He's got 6 points. It is 71-28 Irish. It was 18-11 after one. Then it kind of exploded in the second quarter. 41-16 and continued in the third. 68-22 was the score after 3. DeVries layup no good. Rebound is gathered by Brady Davis. Davis races ahead, drops it off to Bogue. Bogue skies in for the right-handed finish. Bogue is now in double digits with 11. Davis has 15. Bogue with 11. 28 for Cherry. Great balance here tonight from Sacred Heart Academy. You heard me say it earlier in the year, even last night with Shepard and Ithaca. Just kind of need one guy to get hot to win the game. Great pass from DeVries down low to a wide-open Robert Harsh. He now has 4 points, 73-30 our score. Into the front court is Zion. He's going to step in, take a short jumper, and it is good. That was one where Noah Zion is kind of like, well, all right, I'll take it if it's going to be given to me. The Irish go back up 45, 75-30 is our score. 3 minutes remaining in our ball game here with a running clock. DeVries looking for the drive. It's not there. Now they swing it out to Stockerow. He looks for the drive. It's not there. Looks for a spinning Dervish, and he gets it to go. A Larry Bird-type play right there for Stockerow for his 4th point. What a finish right there on the scoop. Off the glass and in. 75-32 the score. Davis has it in the corner. Up top, Bogue. He wants the 3. No good. Skying in for the rebound is Ryan Wiggins. Looks to kick it back out to Zion. Zion loses it for a moment. Recovering the basketball is Stockerow. It'll be a foul going against the Irish, so it'll be Coleman Comet basketball as we've got a line change coming in for Coleman. Bunch of the 5th quarter players now coming in for the Comets, including Parker Clough, Keegan Martin, and some others. Clock continues to run. Clough will bring it into the front court. With under 2 minutes remaining here in our ball game, it is a 43-point lead for the Irish. They look to get it down low. It's stolen away by Zion. Zion looks ahead, gets it to Hacker. Hacker looking to finish with the reverse layup. No good. Bogue coming in. Wanted to go up for the dunk there, I think, but it's going to be a foul going against Jason Bogue. And that's just, I would dream to have athleticism just to do something like that one time in my life. As Bogue just kind of skies in again. I think he was, if that bounced right, I think we would have seen an insane dunk there from Jason Bogue. Clock runs. Kyler Young with the ball out on the perimeter. Swings it to his teammate, Cale Waterman. He looks to drive in. They get it down low. Martin looks to finish. Shot no good. Nice box out from Zion. He'll clear the rebound and race ahead with the right-handed dribble. Drops it off to Hacker. Hacker's finished no good, but he'll draw the foul on the play. He'll head to the free throw line for the 2nd time in this quarter. Again, if you're the Irish, you absolutely love, well, I guess now it's not a running clock because we're under 2 minutes probably, or the lead closed from 45 to 43. And I thought it was 35, but I'm thinking football must be 45 here in the high school hoops. Hacker, first free throw up and good. 2nd point on the night for the senior. Bunch of guys set to check back in for the Irish. Wiggins coming back in. Bogue coming back out. Peratt coming back out. Zion coming back out. Davis coming back out. What a night for Sacred Heart Academy, including Mr. Brody Cherry at 28 points on the night. Hacker knocks down that 2nd free throw as well to give him 3 on the evening. 76-32 our score. Ball comes across the half-court line for the Comets. There's going to be an offensive foul going on the screen against Keegan Martin. Officials making sure they stay on top of things here. It'll be Irish basketball. It's Hacker, it's McDonald, Seiler, Wiggins, Zhang out there. Martin, D'Artagnan, Young, Clough. Out there for Coleman, along with Waterman. Irish just running some clock here. They get it down low to Wiggins. He retreats, brings it back up towards the top of the key, up top to Seiler, now to the half-court line to Hacker. He's double-teamed, not a Seiler. It's kind of what you expect from both of these teams. Coleman's not going to give up. They're going to continue to pressure. If you're the Irish, you just work it around the perimeter until you get that layup. They get it down low to Wiggins. Can't quite get that one to go. So it'll be Coleman basketball. Bring it into the front court is Kyler Young. Young with a right-handed dribble, drops it off to the freshman, Parker Clough. Clough looks to drive with the right hand, nothing there. Wants to get down low to Waterman. Great pass from Clough. Shot's no good. Blocked by Seiler. Coming away with it is Joe McDonald, and that will do it. 76-32, a wire-to-wire win for the Irish. Wow, what a game for Brody Cherry. We'll see if Coach Sherlock lets us catch up with him as we head towards our Bird All-American Grill postgame show here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. We'll wrap this one up when we come back right after this.
Downtown Mount Pleasant, open every day but Sunday for lunch and dinner. Delicious pizza, the world-famous Bird Burger, handcrafted, fresh-baked subs, many apps, and much more. There's something for everyone at the Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, where friends gather like family. The Bird, supporting high school sports in mid-Michigan for nearly 100 years. Mount Pleasant Heating and Air Conditioning has been family-owned and serving mid-Michigan since 1962. They're dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business. Mount Pleasant Heating and Air Conditioning is locally owned and supports our local community. For all of your heating and air conditioning needs, call Mount Pleasant Heating and Air Conditioning at 989-772-2881. For over 4 decades,
ENS Graphics has delivered confidence, trust, and peace of mind by providing their customers with expert service and using state-of-the-art technology. We all know in sports, what's on the inside counts the most. But when it comes to your business, school, organization, what's on the outside does matter. If your business needs anything printed, ENS Graphics can do it. If you want your club, team, organization to look good, ENS can help with that. They take your vision and make it their mission. ENS Graphics, a proud supporter of the Mid-Michigan community and their local athletes. Visit ENS Graphics at their location down in Ithaca or visit their website at esgraphics.com. ENS Graphics, printing all things physical.
J&J Auto in Wademan is Mid-Michigan's elite automotive repair shop. J&J Auto offers complete collision repair and mechanical repair. Stop by on Wademan Road or call them today at 989-644-8908. J&J Auto, proud supporters of high school student athletes. Block Electric Company is a proud supporter of local schools and high school student athletes, learning skills in and out of the classroom to lead our communities tomorrow. Good luck to all student athletes from Block Electric, and go Aggies! Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome on into our Bird All-American Grill post-game show. Sorry, Coach Sherlock, you got thrown to the wayside here today as I was able to get Brody Cherry to join me. Brody, 28 points on the night, 10 in the first quarter. I feel like after you hit that second three to give you 10 points the first, you kind of knew it was going to be a good shooting night, didn't you?
Yeah, I knew. I knew coming in, hit that first shot, it was looking good. Warm-ups, I was feeling great, so I knew it was going to be a good night.
Yeah, and now you, Zion, Peratt, Davis, Bogue, any one of you guys can have a night like this. How does it feel to know that whoever's hot, you guys are just going to feed each other?
It feels great. We have all those guys, we have all those weapons, so whoever's feeling it that night, you can just give them the ball and they go to work.
Yep, and now, tough question here for you. Who would you rather have guarding you or not guarding you? Is it Zion or is it Peratt? I imagine that's got a lot to do with it. You guys guarding each other in practice every single day. Then you come out here. It's probably a little bit easier than having Zion or Peratt on because they're great defenders.
Yeah, definitely. They are two of the best defenders I've ever been against. So, they're both, crazy defenders.
If I make you pick one, do you even got –
I don't know if I could pick one, but
it might cost you in practice a little bit if you pick one or the other two. But, yeah, talk about the three-headed monster at guard. I kept talking about it coming back, and then I'm like, shoot, Brady Davis has made a huge leap himself. Talk about his improvement from last year to this year.
He's a completely different player. He's so much more confident. He shoots the ball great, and he plays with a lot of enthusiasm, and he guards really well. So if the three of us aren't really feeling it or if they're really honest, then he comes out there and hits a couple threes and we get going.
Was there part of you that wanted to say, Coach, got to put me – I think the record's 41 for Sacred Heart Academy boys. I feel like you might have had a shot at it if he'd have left you out there. Was there any part of you wanting to get back out there in the fourth, or are you feeling pretty good on the bench?
A little bit, but it's a team win, so we got the win, and that's what I was happy with. And 41, that's a lot of points, so I don't think I was going to reach that one.
Well, hey, you hit a couple more of those threes, man. I think you would have been right there, man. 28 points on the night. I want to ask you, too, one thing. The assist of the game ended up going to Grady Peratt on his no-look dish to Joe McDonald. How often do you see something like that from him and Zion in practice?
It's just all the time. It's a natural thing. You see it come out here and do it, and it looks normal to us because we do it all the time.
Yeah, Brody, congratulations, man. 28 points on the night. You guys got some big things ahead. That backyard brawl coming up with Beale City. They beat Alma last night. Man, that is going to be a great game. If people get CMU, make sure they check that out. But congratulations, Brody. We'll be checking in with you again, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks so much for tuning into our Bird All-American Grill post-game show. We're able to catch up with Mr. Brody Cherry. What a performance on the night. 28 points, including 6 threes, and I want to say 6 of 7 from the three-point line. Just a fantastic game for the senior, and lots of other great nights as well. Grady Peratt with 3 points, a bunch of nice assists, great defense. Bogue has 11, Davis has 15, Zion has 9, 6 for Wiggins, 3 for McDonald. And you got a high school team scoring 76. It's really, really scary. Then Glazier had a good first quarter. Irish kind of shut him down after that as we talk a little bit about Coleman. But Jared DeVries, the senior, kept battling and battling. He ends up leading them in scoring with 12 points on the night. Our final 76-32. The Irish really looking like they are rolling now as they head into MSAC play towards Christmas break. But our high school hoops coverage is not over this week. We're back on the air Friday evening. More rivalry action. Beale City, McBain. That is going to be a game that could determine the Highland Conference very early in the season. For Chris Bachman and my main man Adam Gursky on the camera, we are signing off till Friday with Beale City McBain. Your winner tonight, Sacred Heart Academy, 76-32 over Coleman.